Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as the Slaughterhorn tribe going up against Reichland. We're actually defending Altdorf here, where he's set up a herdstone, and it looks like it's got a pretty damn decent garrison, but the actual army in here is not very good. Order Resolve says close defeat, we lose everything, and I think we're just a little bit outgunned and a little bit outnumbered here. That's all it really does come down to. They're just slightly stronger. I mean, they got a lot of garbage units in here, but so do we. I can't really see any, like, cheesy way to win this, because we've got so much variety in our army, which means it's going to be difficult to, like, commit to any particular plan. So, for example, hiding our entire army and wasting all of its ammunition, that's definitely on my, playbook. Because there's just not that many places to hide, and we've got some units that can't hide, so they sort of ruin that plan. Magic's not really an option, since this guy here can't move fast and only has Vile Tide, so it's not going to do very much. I think what it comes down to here is that we're just going to have to just, believe it or not, fight this normally. I'm going to control large armies, and I'm just going to fight it normally, because I don't have any other options here. Because we can't use magic, we can't use sneaky bullshit. Most of our units just won't hide. It's unusual, but it does happen. I'm just gonna have to... I'm always lost for words that I have to do this stuff. Okay. Oh, okay, here's something. So, enemy reinforcements are coming from the rear. But the enemy reinforcements are nowhere near as good as this army. So I could take that out. I could. I'd say we use our entire force and take out their first army. Because if we take this army out here, that second army is not that big of a deal. Okay, let's do that. So what we're going to do here is we've got Vanguard deployment units. We need to set up some like specific teams. Like I said, whenever you build an army, you're building a team. You can't just be like strong warrior versus strong warrior. It's a very, very stupid way to fight a battle. You got to come up with a game plan. So Vanguard deploy units should come at the flanks, I think. Okay, monsters stay over there. May actually need some control groups. Just because there's so many different unit types here. You two will stick together. Another group. Don't need locked control group. These ones here can't Vanguard deploy, so you stay... Yeah, you're the frontline attack. You're probably going to get hammered by the Hellstorm rocket batteries. That's a good point. If they're going to get hammered by the Hellstorm rocket batteries, why don't we put them on the flanks a little bit? We'll have them come around in a bit. Put them in control group 3. I'll have the Vanguard deploy. These guys here will soak up the initial, like, artillery charge, because this is garbage, right? Just to buy us time to get there. Same thing with, okay, Minotaurs, you go in with them. Actually, no, don't. Stay back here. All these freaking control groups. Okay, and let's bring these guys. Let's put them. I'll put them over here. And I'll leave that there, although it'll get attacked by the... Actually, if we put it over here... Saigo actually really doesn't work with this plan at all, because it's very much a rush strategy, and Saigos are artillery. So... I'd say just try to keep it out of harm's way so we don't lose the balance of power from it. Okay, we really need to focus on getting rid of that steam tank. So, Giants will be tasked with that, but the Manticore... Try to get it to kill that straight away. This is the sort of battle where definitely pausing it at the start of the battle would be very useful to get everything going straight away, because there's so many different moving parts. This is why I usually try to keep things fairly simple on legendary difficulty, because I mean, you can pause it, but it's an exploit. But yeah, being able to pause it and being like, spend 5 minutes deciding where everyone goes, That's definitely one thing, but on Legendary, you're supposed to just do everything instantly. Which is why you gotta simplify things. Let's just see how we go. This is gonna be weird. Okay, come on, go. Just get him over there. Okay, you three, get rid of steam tanks. Steam tank. Yep, so they're just there to soak up that initial charge, pin them down while we get into position. Don't expect them to survive this initial fight. Okay, where are you? Okay, gotta get to the Hailstorm rocket batteries. Bouncer power is slipping away from us a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so they've changed their target to go for the Bestigors, rather than this trash here. Just ignore their great swords. He's in combat. Enemy cavalry got wrecked. Okay, yeah, we're there. We got him. Got him in the rear there. And these guys are coming in, but they are too far away to do anything about it right now. Okay, Manticore, I need you to pin this down so it doesn't shoot. Move up. Okay, we got rid of one of the Hailstorm rocket batteries, and we just gotta get rid of the other. Bouncer power's not in our favor, but that's okay. Just big time rush. Rush. Don't give them a chance to get properly organized. Okay, get rid of that. You keep that pin down. Okay, move up. See, we don't want the Ungor archers behind us because they'll just get obstructed by our own units. That's why I wanted to have them come at the flank since they've got Vanguard deployed. Make use of that. Don't worry about the Cygor using its ammo right now. We'll use it against the second army. Okay, bouncer power's moved up a little bit. Steam tank's going. How are we going with these guys here? That's it. Just get rid of missile units. That's their job. And of course the war wagon with mortars. Don't give them a chance to shoot. I think we got in there fairly quick. Some of our guys are getting wrecked, but everyone's expendable here because it's mostly just garrison. Okay, move up a little bit more over here. Alright, where are the giants? Yeah, bring that giant over here. Kill the enemy general. I bet you shoot at the army that's coming in there. Bouncer power's looking good. How are we going with that steam tank? It's almost been just. Where did the Manticore go? Great swords, give me the shits. Just have to make sure all their missile units, for the most part, are just tied down. There's another mortar all the way back there as well. Come on, Cygor, shoot into this. Bouncer power's looking good. I guess the main thing here is just making sure that the enemy just did not get organized. What are you guys up to now? Alright, good. Steam tank down. Let's get this great sword here. Alright, Centaurs. You got a long way to run, but you gotta go get rid of those mortars. Okay, let's move back a little bit. Oh, this guy got caught. Who cares? He's not. No one's important in this battle. It's actually, except for the Lord, because he's actually got a Champion's Essence, which is a very good item. We don't want to lose that. Okay, so move back a little bit, buy our Centaurs a bit more time. Oh, they caught me over there. That's okay. Bounce power's looking good. Yeah, don't worry about him. Like I said, not important. And if they want to shoot... I mean, they're the suits and guns, so they're not going to do any friendly fire. Let's move back a bit. While we get organized. Finishing off the first army. Hang on, we got them over here. Anything else back this way? Yeah, there's a bit of pieces here and there. Okay, let's charge in from the other way. It's all a big mess. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's not favorable engagements. Just get in there. Make adjustments as we go. Okay, they're not going to be great at dealing with that warrior priest. Where the mantic... Oh, I can't use the manticore. It's on rampage. Okay, looks like we'll get to there. Don't worry about him. Not important. Okay, move up. Just forget about that warrior priest. Maybe I'll send a giant over there to sort it out. Good, we'll deal with the archers after we've dealt with the mortars. I don't believe we finished off the enemy general. I just don't know where he went. Alright, we're getting shot up too much over here. It's only basic archers, but we need to spread out. Not get caught by them. He doesn't have the Sword of Cain, that's just an ability that they get. I think that's the Slaughterer's Call, I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe it's something else. Okay, cool. Get over here, get rid of these archers. Bounce power's looking good. Giants over here, that's good. Just has no special abilities, that general. Good, they're going to get pincered between Bestigors and Centigors there. And we'll chuck down a Vile Tide as well. And there's the army losses. We got it. Yeah, I guess no particular cheese here. I mean... I didn't use any cheese at all. This is just for the battle. That's it. Cause yeah, I mean, we threw all of our forces at the first army, and then threw all of our remaining forces at the second army. Centigors are actually really key to this victory here because they took out so many important units. But there we go, done. This army here was on force march, so. It's just done. Alright, well that's sorted out. Well, the guy said that he couldn't win the battle. He said he was outgunned and outsped. I guess he just didn't micro hard enough. Or maybe he tried to cheese it, realizing there was no cheese. Because, like, that's the thing. I was looking at this being like, how can I cheese this? I'm just looking like, every cheese that I'm going to do here is going to backfire. If I try to waste their ammo it's going to backfire. Don't control large army is going to backfire. So I thought, I'm just going to rush. And it worked. Wasn't too bad. Not the greatest, most impressive victory ever, but we got through it. And he's continuing to recruit, so at least he'll be able to finish off the remaining forces. So let's just see how the rest of this is going. Looks like it's very late in the campaign. But yeah, it would suck to lose your herdstone because, you know, it costs 0 money to make them, and all of the Mark of Ruination icons, they're permanent, so you can't ever lose them. But, you know, it would suck to lose your herdstone. You don't actually lose anything by losing your herdstone. It just would suck to lose it for no reason. It just, you know, it gives them back their capital. It just means you have to go back and take it, so it's fine. That's one of the big things with the Beastman update. It's like, whenever they lose anything, they don't really lose anything. The only time they ever truly lose is if a character dies. That's it. Like, if a unit gets killed, it's like, you know. if you lose an... oh yeah, if it dies when they've got an item attached, then that really sucks. But, you know, you don't ever truly lose anything. So yeah. But you could easily sort that out there. And he's already got it locked down. He's already done the ritual completed, so this is all locked off. Well, if he blows that up, it will be. Yeah. Cool. Campaign's looking good. So, you know, the whole world's pretty much a complete ruin, as to be expected from a Turox campaign. No worries. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. There wasn't that much to learn, really, because there wasn't any special techniques. I just YOLO'd in. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Let me know what you think of these kind of battles, if you want me to do more of these kind. I mean, it just depends on what gets sent in. Because normally I'm looking for some way to cheese it. I'm just curious to know what your thoughts are. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.